You know, now that Nintendo's new video game movie, The Super Mario Bros. Is a huge success, there are some Nintendo characters I'd love to see expanded within the Super Mario Bros. Movie universe. Like a Princess Peach spin-off would be really cool, show how she got all of those skills that she showcased in the movie, maybe her first interaction with Bowser, which I think would be hilarious. A Luigi's Mansion movie would be a really fantastic idea. I think seeing Professor Egad and maybe even Polterpup would be really great to see on the big screen. I mean, there's also room for a Donkey Kong movie, or even better yet, a Mario Galaxy movie. Remember, Peach did say that there were other galaxies out there, so maybe that was kind of hinting at Mario Galaxy. You never know, right? Hey guys, it's Rob here, and welcome back to the Robo Show, where we take the gaming news format that channels like Spawnwave or Arlo do, add a dash of animation and some cool editing on top to bring you your gaming news, leaks, and rumors in a fresh new way. If you're new here and want to be kept up on everything gaming, make sure you subscribe to the channel and leave a like if you enjoy the video and dislike if not, and have that notification bell on so you know when I upload. In this video, we are going to talk about the different box office records and other news surrounding the Super Mario Bros. Movie and talk a bit about where the Mario movie goes next, what's the sequel gonna be, and what other characters within the Super Mario Bros. Movie universe that Nintendo will also pull from. We will also talk about some of the events leading up till now, because I think it's kind of interesting looking back at how the initial reaction to the Super Mario Bros. Movie was, especially compared to now. If you guys enjoy this video, leave a like, it helps the video reach more viewers when you do, and if you want to follow me on Twitter and help me reach my goal of 1,000 followers, which we are 5 away from, you can follow me at RoboRob93. So the Super Mario Bros. Movie has been doing quite fantastic at the box office so far. It's kind of crazy to think that before we even saw Chris Pratt's Mario, we were kind of concerned, and even some of us didn't like the idea of Chris Pratt being Mario. I mean, Chris Pratt as Mario, Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong, if you would have told me these two were gonna be amazing and a song within a animated Mario movie sung by Jack Black was gonna be a hit, I would have called you crazy. But when the first trailer dropped, and while I think some of us still had some concerns for the movie, especially Mario's voice, overall it was a huge win for the Mario movie. More trailers came out and excitement just started to build and build and build over time. Especially when we saw Rainbow Road in the final Super Mario Bros. Trailer, that was amazing. Then the movie dropped and critics didn't really take it too kindly. Starting at a 56, I think it was, there was a small possibility that the Super Mario Bros. Movie was gonna be bad. But as I've learned with many movie reviews that I've done on this channel when I used to do movie reviews and movie news, over 200 plus videos I think, critics of movies are not entirely right all the time, and sometimes I do disagree with them. I think critics of the Mario movie were expecting something game-changing, some deep narrative for the movie that I don't think a lot of us were expecting from this movie. Shakespeare or something, I don't know what they were expecting, but it wasn't what they wanted. But what we got from the Mario movie is what we wanted as an audience that just wanted to see Mario, right? We wanted to see Mario do Mario stuff, save the day, have that Mario charm, and overall the characters that we love from the games, but in movie form, you know? And in the end, that's what happened in my opinion, and in my opinion, while some critic points were kinda right, I don't fully agree with them, and I think some of them are just plain wrong, like too many Easter eggs. In fact, I think that made the movie even more enjoyable. Now, maybe that's because I like Mario games, that might be why, but a lot of the Easter eggs actually had to do with the world building of the movie, so I think it added to the movie myself. And all of this proved to be effective because the opening box office knocked out Disney's Frozen 2 for the best opening weekend, and from there it was just upward and onward. The Super Mario Bros. Movie knocked out multiple Minion movies, multiple Disney movies, and multiple WB movies, and just overall it just kept going up and did a whole bunch of different kind of crazy records. Records like the biggest animated video game movie of all time, which is something for the first entry in this new Super Mario Bros. Movie universe from Nintendo. Now, the Super Mario Bros. Movie has surpassed 500 million at the domestic box office as of May 5th, according to cartoon-based space over on Twitter. Now the movie is coming out on DVD soon, so I expect sales from the Super Mario Bros. Movie might be slowing down because people are more likely to buy the DVD and then watch it at home as much as they want instead of going out to the movie theater and spending more money than they would on the actual DVD. And not only the DVD, but also Guardians of the Galaxy just came out as well. Now, like I said in the last video, if Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is gonna be a good movie, it's definitely gonna affect the Super Mario Bros. Movie box office. Maybe not initially, but definitely over time, because word of mouth is gonna be strong if the movie is good, and that's gonna drive the sales for Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which I have seen it, and I gotta say, it's a pretty fantastic film. It's definitely more in line with past MCU films. And honestly, I'm gonna see it a second time. That's how much I enjoyed it. Which is kind of saying something because I haven't seen an MCU film twice since, I think, No Way Home. I mean, don't even get me started on Quantumania and Thor. Those were horrible movies in my eyes. But Guardians of the Galaxy 3, that was a fantastic movie and a great end, which really does have me extremely excited for the DCEU because James Gunn, the one who directed that movie, is going to be the head of the new DC universe, so that's really exciting. And I think in general, it's really great for animated movies in general when it comes to the box office for the Super Mario Bros. Movie and other animated movies recently. Before Spider-Verse, animated movies weren't really doing too well, but after Spider-Verse, it seems like there's a new explosion of all of these cool animations, from the bad guys to the upcoming movies like Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, or not Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. We also have other video game movies doing well, like the Mario Bros. Movie, but other ones like Arcane, that was a fantastic animation. And then we had the Cyberpunk 2077 anime, and overall things are really good for not only animation, but also video game movies and TV adaptations. I think more than ever, we're gonna see a huge explosion of all of these companies trying to make their own video game franchise. I just hope they look at the Super Mario Bros. Movie and Arcane and The Last of Us as a prime example of what to do when it does come to these kind of adaptations, especially when you're doing it when something doesn't have any sort of story or detail. I think the Super Mario Bros. Movie is a good example of how you can do something that does have maybe some kind of backstory, but not a lot. In Arcane, you could look at that has pretty much no backstory and build out characters and what to do and what not to do. And The Last of Us is a good example of how to build out a series around something that does have a lot of story, a lot of lore, and different things, like the upcoming Assassin's Creed TV show. They definitely need to look at what they did in The Last of Us TV show and make sure they're doing this right, because an Assassin's Creed TV show has a lot of potential, but only if it's done right. Now, I think one thing you have to ask is, where do we go next? Well, I think the most logical answer would be a Luigi's Mansion movie, or maybe even a Donkey Kong movie. We also could move into a Peach movie as well. There are a couple reasons for this too, and I'll talk about that. The Donkey Kong movie would work because we already have his kingdom set up already. The character and his relationship with his grandfather, that's already set up. We've seen his siblings in the crowd when he was fighting Mario as well, so that's also already set up. And I think it would be great to expand on his character in a solo film. A Peach movie would be really cool as well. I think one option I'd like to see is introducing Rosalina and somehow playing into that story with Peach. The Galaxy line really makes me think that Nintendo does want to eventually do a Mario Galaxy movie, so having that kind of backstory to introduce Rosalina into that universe would be great. Now, this may shock you, but I've actually never played Mario Galaxy. I know, I'll get to it, guys. I'll get to it eventually. So if you guys have any ideas on what the story of that could be for those who have played the game, tell me in the comment section below. But another backstory movie for Peach could also be another cool idea. She said she grew up in the Mushroom Kingdom, so I think seeing that transition from coming through that warp pipe into the princess she was today would be really cool. Especially when you factor in there had to have been some reason why Bowser is so infatuated with Peach, and having that kind of backstory and filling that out, I think would be really cool to see. Almost like a duo solo movie, or you know what would be really cool? A Bowser movie. That would be cool. Oh my god, that would be amazing. Imagine a movie with Jack Black's Bowser, but it's just the whole movie with him. I would love that. That would be just amazing. Make it, Nintendo, make it. But other than that, I mean, who built the tunnels? Why was it closed off? There are so many questions I have within this universe, and it gets me really excited. So I can't wait for Nintendo to build out that universe. Now, they did say that they were gonna do more Mario movies, but it wasn't gonna be Mario. It was gonna be a different character. Now, whether that's in the same universe, or it's another character that's not even in the Mario mythos. We don't really know. Like, is the next movie gonna be a Kirby or a Star Fox movie? Or maybe a, I don't know, Metroid movie? Or maybe a Yoshi movie? That could possibly be one as well within that universe. Who knows? Now in Japan, it did pretty fantastic as well. This is what Nintendo Life has to say. According to the report from 4gamer.net, via Nintendo Everything, the movie banked around 13.5 million in its opening weekend and had around 16 million in total by Monday. This apparently makes it its best Illumination opening in Japan ever. So not only did it have a great opening weekend, it's Illumination's best opening in Japan ever. That is fantastic. Now Nintendo Life perfectly puts this into perspective compared to other Illumination films, and this is what they said. It managed to outperform the opening weekends of Despicable Me 3, just over 500 million, and Secret Life of Pets, about 7 million. It's also the best weekend movie debuted for Universal in Japan, surpassing Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, making it 11 million in its opening weekend. Now we talked a bit about the DVD, and apparently it's going to be hitting streaming services on 5/16th, so May 16th. So for those who want to watch it from the comfort of their home, or maybe they're just waiting for it to go on DVD, you can watch it from home on May 16th. Now this is going to be on the streaming service called Optimum, and I've actually never heard of this personally. I don't know if anyone else has, but that's going to be the streaming service that you're going to be able to watch it on. Now I'm sure it's going to be on other streaming services as well. You're probably going to be able to rent it and all that great stuff. Most likely the DVD will come out on May 16th as well, I think. I don't see why they wouldn't, but we'll see. And that is all the Super Mario Bros. Movie news that I have for you guys today. Now, if you guys want more movie content, just let me know in the comment section. I mean, I don't mind doing it, or even throwing it on another channel and maybe growing out a second channel. That's always been my idea of a second channel, is a movie channel. I just want to focus on this channel for now, but if I can put movie reviews on it and they do fine, why not, right? And if not, on your way out, make sure you subscribe for more videos and also have that notification bell on. And if you want to support the channel in any other way, there is my Patreon and Twitter account in the pinned comment if you're interested in those. Oh, and also have this donut if you're still sticking around for me rambling. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember, stay safe, stay charged, and have a good one.